Hola clase, buenos días, bienvenidos a un nuevo video. We are continuing on with our distance learning this week with our lesson plans for April 6th through April 10th. As I mentioned in my write-up to you all on Schoology, and I'll be sending you one over email here shortly, we're going to return to our Unit 8 that we left off with when schools closed. That was the La Comida unit, the food unit. So next week, starting next week, we'll be discussing our theme from the unit, our cultural theme, which was food. But for this week, I wanted to spend our days together reviewing our structures from Unit 8. What you're going to be doing is all on Schoology, and also sent to you in a nice compact Google Doc file as a backup document in case you have issues with Schoology. Let's take a look at the Schoology page, though, with the hopes that they've resolved some of those issues on Schoology this week and things will be running a bit more smoothly. So you're going to head again to your distance learning folder here. You'll see the week 1 folder in yellow. That was what you were working with that last week. If you haven't already sent me your student activity sheet with all of the resources you used last week for your 2 to 2.5 hours of engagement, please do so as soon as possible. This week, though, we'll be working out of our week 2 distance learning folder, which I haven't published just yet, but I will shortly. What you will see when you get in there is something like this. The lesson plan, which I will leave you to read on your own, outlines what you're doing each day. It's about 2 to 3 tasks, not including attendance. Each task must be completed in sequential order. These tasks will have you listening, reading, writing, and even drawing in some cases. So practicing all your different modes of communication with the exception of speaking. You'll be going to a variety of different Google-related resources such as Google Forms, Google Slides, Google Docs. Make sure, with Google Forms, you can just click and submit. Like, I'll give you an example here of your unit, the practice sentences for Monday, April 6th. That's going to be a Google form. So if you click on that one and open it up, it'll open up as a Google form for you, hopefully. And you're just going to fill that out with the answers and then hit submit, and you'll be good to go. But with some of these other ones that are Google Slides and Google Docs, you're going to need to, hold on, make a copy of those. You can either click the link here or click the link down below. Open her up. It's not going to let you edit that document unless you go down here to File and make a copy of the entire presentation or entire document or whatever you need to. And then once you've made a copy of that document, you can go in and answer all the questions, and please, after you've completed all the questions that you need to, submit that document back into Schoology if at all possible. I'd like to have all of that in one space. Please submit it to Schoology. But like I said, if Schoology is acting up, then we have backup plans. I'll go ahead and send you this Google Doc here, which has all of the information you need for your lesson plans for this week, as well as links to the different documents you need to access. And if we can't access Schoology, then we'll just have to be okay with sharing those documents with me, which is fine. By the end of the week, if you read the lesson plans, you'll find that you have an end-of-week listening assessment. Before you can access that listening assessment, you have to have completed all of the other activities from the week. And if you're planning on accessing that assessment before Friday, you need to reach out to me via email or you can reach out to me on our Google Hangout on our block day and provide evidence that you completed all other activities, and I will email you or I will tell you the password to access that assessment. That assessment is password protected up until Friday. So you need to have proof of work before you go ahead and access it to get that password. As I mentioned, I will be available on block days. Since this is week 2 of distance learning, I've refined the process a little bit. You should have a Google Hangout link in your week 2 distance learning folder. On our block day during our scheduled time, which is mentioned in a particular link. The schedule for period 1, for instance, is Thursday, April 9th from 8:30 to 9:30. I'll be available at this link to answer any questions, to chat, to catch up, to play GimKit, Kahoot, or some other Spanish game, and just reconnect with you guys a bit, because it's been a while since I've seen your bright, shiny faces, most of you. So that's about it for this week. Hopefully that was a pretty straightforward video. Hopefully the lesson plans are well written enough for you to follow along. And if you have any issues, as always, I'm available via email pretty much all the time during the school day, and if you're lucky, sometimes after the school day ends. Hope you all are taking care of yourselves and your significant others, your family and friends. Hope you're doing well. I look forward to seeing and hearing from you sometime soon. I hope you enjoy this week's set of lessons we have prepared for you. Hablamos pronto. Adios.